It's signed. Done deal. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis is signed. Whoa! What? Huh? Look here. Shout out to my barber, by the way. I was done for the day. My barber, Rob the barber, is the one who hit me up, said Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, and put a fire emoji. I said, stop kidding me. They kept it hush-hush. The PBC, they really like being the ones to announce it. Look on Twitter, Ryan Garcia, he announced it. Gervonta Tank Davis, they announced 2023. Let me tell you something. Gervonta Tank Davis, he said, it's not the bout. It's not his next bout, okay? What's that, January 7th? It's not his next bout. He said, I got my fight, and then after that would be Ryan Garcia. I'm going to tell you this right now. One, I don't give a damn who it is January 7th. It can be Joe Schmo, Joe Blow, Hobo. It can be whatever. I don't care. If it's Gary Russell or Gary Antoine, if it's any of the Gary Russells, that'll be a plus. But it could be anybody. I'm happy. I like your plan, Gervonta Tank Davis. Get a fight in, okay? Get a fight in. And then, right, don't let Rolly Romero be your last fight. Get a fight in, then you have Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, you probably should do the same thing. You probably should do. Before I talk about who will win this bout, and how the fight should go, I care mostly about the fight happening. Great for Ryan Garcia to do it so young. Oh, happy birthday to Devin the Dream Haney too, on his birthday. Gervonta Tank Davis, you only had so much time to lose. You had to get this fight in. Beautiful work. Both of you. As far as the PBC, beautiful work. I brought up Deontay Wilder and Ruiz, and I brought up Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I said if we want Elder True Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford, we need Terrence Bud Crawford to get that guarantee. No matter what he says about, forget the guarantee, I just needed transparency or whatever. Errol Spence said, we gave you transparency. To me, bottom line, he needed guarantee. That's why he fought Ebenezer. That's why he's going to fight him on BLK Prime. They guaranteed him $10 million. All right, he needed a guarantee. Well, the best way to make sure you can give him that money and make it limitless for Errol Spence, however you want to do it, is you got to have the type of money to come in that'll be big enough to where you can guarantee that kind of money. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis is going to help do that. Whoa! Let's go! I'm telling you, it takes money to invest money. It takes getting some money to invest. Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz do the same thing. Pay-per-view. Now you got the money. Another thing. I was going to make a statement tomorrow, probably for a Facts Friday, about Devin the Dream Haney. And I was going to make a statement about him doing something different than other fighters. Him being undisputed and stepping in the ring and calling out Lomachenko. A lot of this new era, or no, forget the new era, because Devin Haney is the new era. But the era before, Errol the True Spence and all you guys. No hate, no diss. I'm just saying, it was y'all way of just saying, look, I'm the man. I sit back here, nothing bothers me. Y'all got to get through me. I'm the A side. Y'all learned that from Floyd. But Devin Haney getting back to, he is the man. He's undisputed. Lomachenko don't have one belt, and he stepped in there and said, I want you. That's how champions should go, especially those who want to build their legacy. Okay? I was going to make that statement for the Facts Friday. I still will for you guys who didn't see this video. Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, this is what you do. Legacy. The money is going to be there. This fight's going to make a lot of money. Okay? I think Gervonta Tank Davis probably got more followers than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence together. Ryan Garcia, that goes without saying. Let's talk about the matchup. I'm so excited, I can't even stand still. Let me get my room temperature. The fire's blazing. That's when you know I'm getting hot. Look at this. I'm turning the fire up. The matchup. Ryan Garcia is going to give Tank Davis more than issues. He has too many physical attributes. He's faster than Tank. Power-wise, comparable, okay? Ryan Garcia is a knockout punch. I know people want to say that Ryan Garcia is soft, it's going to be easy, whatever. You don't have to fight him, right? In reality, tall, long, explosive, hard punching. He got a lot of things that's comparable to Tank, but things that are greater than Tank, okay? Physically. Also, he has Goosen holding that cell phone up with the opposite hand. He's keeping himself guarded. He's doing some good things. He's going to be difficult, especially in the early rounds. But Gervonta Tank Davis, that's what he does. Things are difficult because what people don't like, especially Gervonta Tank Davis haters, what people don't like to acknowledge is that a lot of guys that he fights, they do give him physical issues. Leo Santa Cruz, his height and everything. How busy he is and stuff like that, and he's a fantastic fighter. Mario Barrios. There are guys, they give him issues at the beginning. Rolly Romero gave him issues. He did at the beginning. We all know Isaac Cruz is just a problem for anybody, in my opinion. Now that I know, he's a problem for anybody. But what makes a great fighter is the ability to adapt, to take the data and not only adapt, but to convince you to do certain things that doesn't benefit you. He did that with Rolly Romero. All right, I know Rolly Romero isn't a great fighter. He did that with Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios hurt him. He was fighting off his back foot, then he started fighting off his front foot. He changed the entire fight. Okay? I'm predicting already. I can now. The fight is a done deal. As done as Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. Excuse me. All right? We're talking about fights here that is going to fatten the pockets of the PBC and allow for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence and to give Terrence Crawford, he's a free agent, so it's up to the PBC. But it's a done deal now. I can give my prediction. I want to say this. Ryan Garcia will be giving Tank Davis issues. He's going to give him a hell of a lot of issues. Down the stretch, though, Tank Davis becomes almost unbeatable. At the beginning, he's collecting data. You got to get him out. Down the stretch, he becomes almost unbeatable unless, right, Isaac Cruz, he hurt that hand or he re-injured that hand. All right? Look, my God, this is tremendous. We'll see if Ryan Garcia fight great or if he's a great fighter. I always bring up that Apollo Creed line. You fight great, but I'm a great fighter. So that's at the end of Rocky 3. Gervonta Tank Davis, I think he's a great fighter. He doesn't have a great career yet, but I think he's a great fighter. All right, I've said that many times. Triple G is one of the greatest middleweights ever. He doesn't have a great career though. Not really, as far as his resumes and everything. Not really. But as a fighter, fantastic, all-time great fighter. All right, Terrence Bud Crawford. You got these guys, all-time great fighters. Period. Larry Holmes when you look at his career, he doesn't have like a fantastic type of resume. I mean, look at the era he was there. Fantastic fighter, one of the greatest fighters you'll ever see. Klitschko, same thing. All right. Gervonta Tank Davis, great fighter. Ryan Garcia, he fights great. We'll see how you adapt and how you handle your opponent adapting lets you know how great you are. We'll see if Ryan Garcia is a great fighter. But here's the thing. He's convinced. He is. Just like Rolly Romero. Not to compare Ryan Garcia to Rolly Romero because Ryan Garcia is a better fighter. Or is he? But he is convinced. He's convinced that he'll beat Tank Davis, beat him early. He always thought so. So when you have somebody who believes that, it's going to be hard to convince them otherwise. It is. Ask Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell dropped him. Everybody talks about the drop. Nobody talks about how Ryan Garcia got up after getting dropped, rocking him, screaming in his face, and then knocking him out with a body shot. See, that's somebody who has the conviction to say, okay, I made a mistake fighting against an Olympian. That guy knows how to capitalize on my mistakes. He can reach me, drop me. I'm embarrassed. It's going to go viral, all those things. But I'm going to finish. He finished him. He knocked him out. All right? Let me end by saying this. Regardless of the outcome, I need fans, boxing fans, and fanboys alike to appreciate this one thing. The fight is here. We got to fight. That is one of the most anticipated fights ever. And I'm gonna end with this. A lot of you guys don't make it this far. So here's a treat. I will argue that it's the biggest fight to be made. Not the most important, but the biggest. Showbiz Vado. I'm gonna run to my son's Knocks in the Box wrestling practice. I'm out. Huh. Boxing is great, bro.